All right, we're having fun today on Central Valley Talk. I'm Mike Scott, joined right now by Elissa Wolf from Wolf Recruiting. Elissa, thank you for good seeing you again.
It's good seeing
It's been
you
a while.
too. I missed you.
Oh,
Yeah,
I missed you too.
I know. So here we are.
So tell everybody what Wolf Recruiting is all about.
So I am. I think the more slang expression is headhunter.
Headhunter.
To me, the value of what I do is small to mid-sized businesses very often are constrained for recruiting resources. There is a huge war for talent in the areas of high demand skills like accounting and finance and IT technology. So what I am is the contract resource to small and mid-sized businesses. I work with larger companies too, but where I really feel I can bring the value is to come in as a hired gun, find out what they're trying to solve in terms of a position. For example, I have a public accounting firm right now that is looking for a senior accountant CPA. The unemployment rate within accounting is 3.5%. So
it's low.
It's extremely low.
So there's a lot of competition for those people.
Tremendous competition. And so what I'm doing is targeting candidates who are currently working but may be contemplating a strategic transition. My client in this case is a very reputable, long-standing firm, what I would describe as boutique, so not one of the larger firms, but the work is still very complex. This particular role has an emphasis in tax, so if you love tax strategy, tax planning, succession planning, as well as the financial accounting, this is a very enterprising role. It's highly strategic. It does also offer the opportunity of a partner track. So for somebody who, say, is 5-8 years into their career, but might really like to have the ambition of, ultimately stepping into an equity track where they're getting, their partner, it's a great role. And my client, again, year-over-year growth for over the last 20 years, which is quite unprecedented.
Are you able to give any indication of what the salary might be, or will it depend on their experience?
It really does, but it's competitive to the market.
Six figures?
For the right candidate.
For the right candidate?
Yeah. It is very competitive to the marketplace. So people can feel comfortable knowing that their particular composite of skills, experience, length of time in the industry will certainly be evaluated accordingly.
So if that accountant is out there watching right now, how can they get a hold of you?
You can get a hold of me a number of ways. I'm all over social media. However, my website is Wolf Recruiting, and Wolf is no E, so WOLF, recruiting.com. You can also reach me at 877-589-9441.
I'm trying to figure out, Elissa, what's the advantage to a company, whatever company this is looking for this person, why don't they just advertise it and do the work themselves? Why do they go through you? What's the advantage to them?
Couple things. Number one, let's assume that they don't have...
Toot your own horn.
Okay. So basically, I can reach candidates they can't. So
how?
Part of that's my secret sauce.
Okay.
But bottom line, if you're a CPA firm, out of sheer professional courtesy, you're not going to be picking up the phone, calling your peers and saying, or calling their employees and saying, hey, have I got a great opportunity for you? Does that happen? Sure. But what I can offer is a discreet, confidential, reliable service so that I'm talking to candidates all day long. This is what I do. I'm very active on social media. I know how to reach out to these candidates. And from the candidate side of it, that part is really crucial because, yes, this is a business conversation, but it's deeply personal to that candidate. And so very often they are reticent to make people aware that they might be entertaining something else because they don't want that getting back to their employer of record.
Sure. So you kind of pre-screen a bunch of candidates.
Absolutely.
And only send the top ones on.
Absolutely. I fast track. I meet all of them in person. I screen them. I do their references. And then I present the best of the best to my client.
And this is important. If I was one of the people you were talking to, do you guarantee them that this won't get back to the employer they're currently with?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, secrecy.
Oh, It's a huge step of faith and trust on the part of the candidate to engage in a conversation about their career.
Well, and your reputation would be shot if somebody found out
Absolutely.
that you had.
Absolutely. And I think it just, it sounds trite in a way, but the employers pay my fees. That's how I generate revenue.
Sure.
All right. However, if I am not equally dedicated to making certain I'm really tuning into what the candidate is looking for in that next strategic move, then it's probably pretty unlikely I'm not going to do a good job at creating the right match.
Sure. All right. So you're looking for someone involved in accounting right now.
Correct.
Wants to go to work at not a huge company, but a company where there's potential to become possibly a partner.
Correct. And the other piece that I didn't mention is, yes, it's an all hands on deck scenario during tax season. However, outside of tax season, wonderful work culture in terms of work-life balance.
Okay. wolfrecruiting.com.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Well, I hope you find the person you're looking for.
I'm on the hunt.
One last question before we go.
Sure.
What's the name of the company that's looking for this person?
Nice try.
I thought I'd give it a try. All right, Elissa, thank you for coming in today.
My
I appreciate
pleasure,
it.
Mike.
All
Great to
right.
see you.
A busy show, as I said, and we'll be back with more on Central Valley Talk.